Life can feel like a storm sometimes. We face difficulties, uncertainties, and fears. It's during these times that we need a safe harbor, a place of peace and security. Psalm 91 offers exactly that, an incredible message of comfort and protection from God. It reminds us that no matter what storms rage around us, we can find refuge in Him. As we journey through this psalm, verse by verse, discover the strength and comfort found in God's unwavering love. Verse 1, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. This verse from Psalm 91 is a powerful reminder of the divine protection available to those who seek refuge in God. It speaks of a secret place, a hidden sanctuary where we can find peace and safety. This verse introduces us to a place of ultimate safety, the secret place of the Most High. It's not just a physical location, but a spiritual haven, a place where our souls can find rest and security. Imagine a fortress on a high mountain, impenetrable and secure. This imagery helps us understand the strength and protection that God offers. Just as a fortress provides a safe haven from enemies, so does God's presence offer us refuge from the trials and tribulations of life. This is a metaphor for the protection we receive when we dwell in a close relationship with God. When we draw near to Him, we are enveloped in His love and care, much like a fortress shields its inhabitants from harm. When we make God our refuge, we find shelter under His shadow, a place of constant protection and care. It's a comforting thought to know that no matter what challenges we face, we are never alone. God is always with us, providing a safe haven. This isn't a physical location, but a spiritual one, cultivated through prayer, reading the Bible, and seeking His presence. By spending time in prayer and meditation, we draw closer to God and strengthen our relationship with Him. Imagine a young child holding tightly onto their parent's hand in a crowded place. The child feels safe and secure, knowing that their parent is there to protect and guide them. This is the kind of security we experience when we trust in God. That's the feeling of security we experience when we dwell with God. It's a deep sense of peace and assurance that comes from knowing we are loved and protected by the Almighty. In His presence we find rest for our souls and strength for our journey. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust. This verse is a powerful declaration of faith. It reminds us that in times of trouble we have a divine protector who is always there for us. We proclaim that the Lord is our refuge, a safe haven from any storm. Just as a lighthouse guides ships through turbulent waters, God guides us through the storms of life. He is also our fortress, an impenetrable defense against any enemy. The high walls of a castle keep out invaders, and in the same way, God's protection surrounds us, keeping us safe from harm. Just like a fortress protects its inhabitants from harm, God protects us from the attacks of the enemy. We can walk safely within His protection, knowing that He is always vigilant. This isn't just a passive hope, it's an active choice to put our complete trust in God. Every day we make the decision to rely on His strength and guidance. Imagine a mighty warrior standing guard, shielding us from danger. This is the image of God as our protector, strong, vigilant, and ever-present. That's the image of God as our protector. He stands tall and mighty, watching over us from the highest peaks, ensuring that we are safe and secure in His care. With such a protector, we can face any challenge with confidence and peace. Verse 3, Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. This verse speaks about God's deliverance from hidden dangers. It reassures us that no matter how concealed or unexpected the threats may be, divine protection is always at hand. The imagery of a fowler's snare is particularly evocative, as it represents the subtle and often unseen traps that life can set for us. These are the moments when we feel most vulnerable, yet it is precisely in these moments that we are assured of divine intervention. The snare of the fowler represents the traps and temptations that try to ensnare us. These can be the daily struggles we face, the moral dilemmas, or the unforeseen challenges that test our faith and resolve. Just as a bird is caught unaware, we too can find ourselves entangled in situations that seem insurmountable. But the promise here is clear. We will be delivered. The noisome pestilence signifies diseases and calamities that can strike unexpectedly. These are the sudden illnesses, the natural disasters, and the crises that shake our very foundation. In times of such turmoil, it is easy to succumb to fear and despair. However, this verse serves as a powerful reminder that we are not alone. There is a higher power watching over us, ready to shield us from harm. The word surely emphasizes God's guaranteed protection. It is not a mere possibility, but a certainty. This assurance is like a parent holding a child's hand, guiding them through the uncertainties of life. It is a promise that we can rely on, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. He promises to deliver us from both spiritual and physical harm. This dual protection covers every aspect of our existence. Just as a lighthouse guides ships safely to shore, divine guidance ensures that we navigate through life's storms unscathed. The serene church interior symbolizes the peace and sanctuary that faith provides. Think of a doctor who provides the right medicine to cure an illness, or a pharmacist who carefully prepares the remedy. These professionals are instruments of healing, much like how divine intervention works to restore our well-being. The care and precision they exhibit are reflections of the meticulous and unwavering protection we receive. Or a counselor who helps us navigate difficult emotions. Emotional and mental struggles can be just as debilitating as physical ailments. A counselor's guidance helps us find clarity and strength, much like how spiritual guidance helps us overcome inner turmoil. The comforting hug between friends is a testament to the support system that surrounds us, both seen and unseen. God's deliverance comes in many forms. It can be the rays of sunlight breaking through the clouds after a storm, symbolizing hope and renewal. Or it can be a rainbow over a calm lake, a sign of promise and peace. Each form of deliverance is a reminder of the unwavering love and protection that is always with us, guiding us through every challenge and leading us to a place of serenity and safety. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Here the psalmist uses the beautiful imagery of a bird protecting its young under its wings. God's feathers represent his tender care and compassion that surround us. His wings signify his strength and power that shield us from harm. His truth is our shield and buckler, our spiritual armor against lies and deception. Imagine a mother bird shielding her chicks from a storm. That's the picture of God's tender yet powerful protection. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. This verse addresses our fears. Terror by night symbolizes the unknown and unseen dangers that can cause anxiety. Arrow that flieth by day represents the visible challenges and attacks we face. The message is clear. With God as our protector, we don't need to live in fear. We can face each day with courage and confidence. Think of a soldier who is fully equipped for battle and ready to face any enemy. That's the confidence we can have in God's protection. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. This verse continues the theme of God's protection from unseen threats. Pestilence that walketh in darkness symbolizes diseases and calamities that strike suddenly. Destruction that wasteth at noonday represents unexpected disasters that can occur even when we least expect them. The message is reassuring. God's protection is constant, extending through every hour of the day and night. Imagine a lighthouse guiding ships safely through a storm. That's how God guides us through life's challenges. Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This verse paints a powerful picture of God's protection. Even when surrounded by danger and chaos, those who trust in God will remain safe. The numbers 1,000 and 10,000 emphasize the vastness of God's protection. It doesn't mean we won't face challenges, but it assures us that God will be with us through them all. Think of a shepherd protecting his sheep from wolves. That's the image of God's unwavering care for us. No evil shall befall us. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. This verse reminds us that God is just. While the wicked face consequences for their actions, those who trust in God will witness his justice and faithfulness. It's a reminder that even in the face of evil, God is in control, and he will ultimately make things right. Imagine a judge presiding over a courtroom, ensuring justice is served. That's the picture of God's ultimate authority. God's angels, our constant guardians, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. This verse emphasizes the importance of making God our dwelling place, our constant source of security and strength. When we prioritize our relationship with Him, we experience His full protection and provision. It's a call to abide in His presence, to make Him our priority, and to find our true home in Him. Imagine a house built on solid rock, able to withstand any storm. That's the stability we find in God. Walking in safety and security. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. This verse reiterates the promise of God's protection from harm. No evil shall befall thee speaks of physical safety, while neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling speaks of protection for our families and homes. This doesn't mean we'll never face challenges, but it assures us that God will be with us, guarding and guiding us through every situation. Think of a bodyguard protecting someone important. That's the level of security God provides for us. A conclusion of trust and confidence. Psalm 91 is a powerful reminder of God's unwavering love and protection. It's a call to trust in Him completely, to make Him our refuge, and to find our security in His presence. No matter what storms rage around us, we can rest assured that He is with us, shielding us from harm and guiding us through every challenge. As you go about your day, remember the words of this psalm and let them fill you with peace, courage, and unwavering trust in God's goodness.